It's said the path to healing is never straight nor short. A pre-dawn direct DC flight may be the exception. Awash with a water cannon welcome, it's a plane of suspended emotion. As if the difficult jungle fighting, chemical warfare, and heavy casualties weren't enough, that unwelcomed homecoming still burns deep.
It was disgusting, and these are scars that they carry with them the rest of their lives. We can't eradicate that. But what we do try to do is, in no uncertain terms, assure them that America cares, that America values what they did, and it's providing a sense that now I can go forward with a good feeling in my heart.
So begins Mission 54.
It's like a closing of a chapter, actually. A closing of a chapter, but it's not the closing of the book.
For the soldier who found his love of a lifetime in Vietnam, now mourning a life without her. The Green Beret, here to offer a final goodbye to a dear friend. The Marine and Air Force vet, praying he won't find one particular name on this wall. The decorated Marine with a handful of names he knows are here. And all of those with fresh memories of an ungrateful nation. It's a day of thanks, a journey of healing, healing the war within.
Everybody look right here. Right here.
More than a photo op, Arlington National Cemetery is hallowed ground, especially for them. Most are here for the first time, taking front row seats to the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Unrivaled in its precision and reverence.
Post and orders remain as directed.
Orders. Acknowledged.
Ready. Haste. Freeze and halt. Forward. Halt.
Hello there, how are you?
The World War II Memorial may be the perfect primer for what lies ahead, as it honors the brave who fought before them. Many are here with sons or daughters as guardians. Others have volunteers, anxious to share this day with them.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your service.
Passers-by stop for a shared moment of thanks. Our Green Beret has already found a friend. There are no strangers on this day, just new bonds. Bonds decades in the making.
Good talking to you.
Good to talk to you.
All right, we'll do this real quick. Yep, there's.
Hey, girl. Oh, y'all made it.
Tension grows with the final stop. Most have not experienced the wall in person. All anxious for their moment. And here now in 2025, it marks the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. With all this time passing, emotions remain just as high as they've ever been.
It's just hard to even fathom just the amount of names and the amount of people.
Julian Patterson is here with his son Markham, both carrying heavy hearts. Vietnam is everything to them.
Seen it on TV, but never had the honor to be here.
While serving in Saigon, Julian met a woman at a local tailor shop, a woman who would change his life.
Happened to be her father that ran it and owned it, and had him do some tailoring on my uniforms, and ended up I was the envy of the barracks. So got some good business for her and him, and got some good uniforms for me.
He also got a bride and a life partner out of it. If only she could share in this moment with them today.
She just passed away this past January, so had a really good marriage, 53 years.
She is here with them, however.
This is my mom's cremation's ashes. I had it made into a pendant because she was Buddhist religion, so it was very fitting to have her along with us for this trip.
As a direct outcome of the war, this means just as much to son Markham.
Being able to spend this time together, this whole trip has been just unfathomable as to how much excitement and joy this has brought.
A few feet away, Stanley Clow finds who he'd been looking for.
I went to Special Forces training with Lieutenant Grogan up there, and he died about 2 weeks after he got in country. The worst part of it was I had to identify his remains to send him home to his wife. It was not a pretty picture. God bless him. I'm sorry that he had to go. He was a great man.
Lieutenant Brian Grogan, as selfless as he was courageous.
The reason that he didn't make it back to his camp was because he tried to save his Vietnamese counterpart who had been wounded, and he was carrying him back. And neither one of them made it. I'm sorry that he was lost in the process. I thoroughly enjoyed him and his wife and daughter, and God bless them.
Who would you want to go to first, Daddy? Do you want to do Captain Ayers first? Or
Yeah.
50s. He's up top, I think.
A few more feet down the wall, Linwood Scott reflects on the 38 comrades he lost that are now found, etched into the granite of American history.
I was blessed to be able to have a family, which is very important to me, and a lot of my friends that's on this wall never got to get over 20 years old, and of course Captain Ayer was older since he was an officer, and so that's why it's important that we never forget.
It is. Keep going.
But you'll eventually get it. Fill it in real good.
His great niece, who surprised him here, helps him with the tracing and the levity.
You'll remember this, won't you, Zephyr? Maybe?
I will. Probably.
Probably right, yeah. I bet you will. Well, yeah, well, neither am I anymore.
At laughter may just be the best indicator of a mending heart. Smiles dart between vets as well, steeped in mutual respect and understanding of the hidden scars.
And being with other men and the different branches of us together, that was very special. And I'll cherish this as long as I can, be here on this earth. So it's amazing what these people have done.
Rain might hold out for us, huh?
Then there's Ron Marks. He joined the Marine Corps straight out of high school and found himself in the 49th Fighter Wing doing maintenance on F-4 fighters based in Thailand.
We were Operation Rolling Thunder. It was a big push for going against the North Vietnamese. We were bombing everything they had.
Boy, that's impressive, isn't it?
It is.
He soaked up all the mall has to offer. Lincoln and the Washington Monument.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. On to the Vietnam?
Yep.
Okay.
Then the quiet stroll to the wall. Most think of the names they want to find to show their respects, but not Ron.
Well, we can look and hopefully we won't find him, huh?
Yeah.
George Wakwabushka is his name, a Native American who Ron became best buds with in boot camp, someone he enjoyed hanging out with and going out with on leave, until he wasn't allowed.
We were quite surprised when we went in the restaurant and you walk in the door and everybody stops eating and turn around and look at you like, what are you doing here? And the lady, she was kind enough to tell us that, you can't come in here. You have to eat somewhere else. So we went to the other places.
But there wasn't a sign in the world that would force Ron to let his buddy eat alone.
He was just like everybody else. He wasn't any different. I mean, his skin color was, but that didn't make him any different than me. And he deserved the same treatment that I got.
That was good. I know that's hard.
They lost touch after deployments, but Ron always wondered. The registry will tell him if he's here.
Let me get my glasses out of there.
A scan of the W's brings good news. No George Wakwabushka.
I'm going to say that he's alive and hopefully living a full life, wherever it may be.
Thank you for looking, though. Appreciate it.
But relief is often short-lived here. Any of the 58,281 names, no matter how familiar, tend to uncover buried emotions.
I don't know. Makes you sad to see that this many people died.
While for those who find familiar names, the pain runs far beyond sadness. An all-volunteer organization Honor Flight of West Central Florida can't work its magic alone. Family members fill each veteran's mailbag. Area school students color more than cards. They color their hearts.
We want to send them to DC to see their memorials, but we want them to feel loved and respected and the dignity that they so truly deserve, and none of them sometimes really never got.
20 years ago, you didn't see Vietnam veterans wearing their caps because they were ashamed. They were afraid they would be judged. Now, almost everywhere, you see that pride coming out again. And it's because of what our patriots, our citizens are doing, and thanking them.
They are guardians of gratitude, an army of love awaiting their return.
They really didn't get any welcome home, and now they get a welcome home, and we give them a great welcome home.
What did you feel like coming down that hallway when you saw those people ready to welcome you back?
Overwhelming with a welcome that we didn't get when I came home before from Vietnam, and amazing.
Probably 500-600 people, all of them
Yes.
volunteers, coming out to shake hands and give you those hugs and let you know that they really appreciate your service.
I'll always remember this, a highlight of the people, such many organizations and so many, the elementary schools wrote letters to little kids, to veterans, and words can't explain the feelings I had because it's real complicated in the sense of all kinds coming at me at the same time.
I'm sure.
It was overwhelming, like I said, for myself. Amazing how people care about other people and how they've shown it to us. The veterans, not just of us, the ones that are from Korea, and we know there's not many World War II left. Yeah. And that made it, all of us veterans together made it unified.
Yeah.
Different branches, different.
Absolutely.
And so that's all I can say. I'm speechless other than right now.
Julian, what about you? What were your first thoughts when you saw that crowd?
I didn't expect the crowd, to be honest with you. It was one of the first ladies that shook my hand and said, "Welcome home." And I said, "Thank you for coming." And she said, "Well, you ain't seen nothing yet."
So true.
Went on down the line. It was like, I don't know how many people were there, but there were a lot. And, you know, the graciousness of all of them. Little kids, you know, kindergarten, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. It was just an amazing feeling. Kind of different feeling than from when I came back through San Francisco, but yeah, it was you had that love in your heart.
Yeah, that love that you guys truly deserve. Ron, I wanted to ask you too about your trip. You went a couple of years ago, and the reason you're here is because you're now an ambassador for them. You were the first to greet these gentlemen when they got off that plane. Why is it important to you to join in that welcome now?
Because of the feeling that I had coming home. It was like a parade type of thing. The atmosphere was unbelievable. You just can't expect, you can't believe what happened. it's like instilled in me to be sure to show everyone that you mean something. We care about you. And I want to show you my true feelings of welcoming you, to let you know that we love you, we cared about you.
And you were very effective at that first.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to let you know the greeting, you were the first, and then it just got more and more people, unbelievable. So you're very effective, and you're doing what you just wanted to do, because that's what we experienced.
I wanted you to feel welcome because of what you saw, what it's like when you come through there.
Right.
It's
Thank
unbelievable.
I appreciate what you do.
Every veteran should go through this. Every veteran.
You know, I've done a couple of these honor flights, and what I really find fascinating about, especially your era, I was alive when it was happening. I was too young to probably remember a lot of the political upheaval that was going on, so I didn't really remember a lot of the public sentiment at the time. But for what you guys and everybody who was in Vietnam and came back from Vietnam, you went through something very different than almost any other generation of our veterans did. And I heard from, which I thought this was fascinating, that there are plenty of Vietnam veterans who family members have recommended, who they've tried to talk into, they don't want to go. Because of whether it's the personal trauma of they've just at this point closed off a lot of those memories. Why did you gentlemen feel like this was time to open up some of these feelings? Obviously we know this is not easy, but at the same time know that you're going to be welcomed and you're going to get that welcome. Why was it important for you to get on this flight?
I had a person that went on it before that I knew who was in the Army, and he called me, he went on it. And he said, you need to go on it, Scotty. You need to take it. It's unbelievable. And because of another veteran that I knew encouraged me to go, that's why I went. And I think that's part of what we do here today is tell other people that hasn't experienced that what we felt and what overwhelming. And so I would encourage, and I think the band of brothers here would too, that go on it, try it. It's unbelievable.
Does this help with some of those bad memories of when you returned many years ago?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It really does.
When I flew into San Francisco coming back, they had told us on the airplane, or before we even got on the airplane, that you're in civilian clothes. And
didn't want you to wear the uniform.
Didn't want me to wear the uniform. And they didn't want any of us to wear the uniform. So I came back I was over there from 70 to 72. When I came back for leave, because I was extended over there, I stayed 18 months over there. When I came back after the first year, it was really important then that you didn't wear a uniform in San Francisco airport. I don't know how it was with other airports, but they said don't.
Probably a lot of them.
Don't get your uniform in San Francisco. But that was what I had pictured all these years, was the treatment that all of the GIs got mostly.
How do you wrestle with the fact that you're wearing the uniform to fight for your country, putting your lives on the line, or risking yourself each and every day, and how do you balance that? How did you balance back then that unwelcomed home that obviously was very unfair to you guys and gals, but it was obviously directed at the political establishment at the time, but people just didn't know and they ended up blaming you. How did you manage that?
Well, the public had a bad feeling about the war to begin with, so you weren't coming back to some victory feeling that World War II may have, when they came back, it was a different show altogether.
Totally.
But coming back from Vietnam, it was just, and I don't know if it's changed actually. For the most part, people just don't understand what all of us went through. So.
At least the appreciation for the effort is there. We do know that.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see that people are recognizing it now.
Right.
Back then, you were afraid to talk about it. Now, I'll wear my hat in pride, saying that And that's why I wear it all the time too, because I'll run into a veteran and I'll tell them, hey, did you ever go on the Honor Flight? And I try to instill to them to please do it. It's well worth it, every part of it.
I'm glad you mentioned that about the hat, because I remember growing up, and we didn't see Vietnam vet hats as often. We just didn't, and it's so great to see them now. And it's and that pride can go a long way, not only for them but for the entire community as well, and our whole nation. It's still healing in a way from that.
I had my experience when I came back. Came in at San Francisco. We were on Pan Am, which is no longer, and stewardess danced with us, and we were in uniform a little bit. We all have different experiences. And then we landed, and when I came out to see America in San Francisco, they had signs that said baby killer, murderers, and they threw stuff at us. And I remember exactly, and I've told my wife this and family members, I remember I sat and thought about Captain Ayers, that mortars got him. First, somebody that was really close to me, okay? And I says, they don't know what has given them the right to protest. Not just this generation of Vietnam, but Korea, World War II, World War I, and the ones we've had after all this that have given their lives for they have a right in a free country. And so that was my thoughts when I came home. It was not the cliche of freedom is not free. We hear it's not a cliche to me. It's true. Yeah. They have that right.
No doubt. Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Linwood
Mark.
Scott, Julian Patterson, and also Ron Pizzuto. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, and hopefully we'll get you back sometime. And you've encouraged some of our other fellow veterans to get out there and do the same.
Be happy to. They have to do it.
Right.
Indeed. All right. Thanks for watching Honor Flight Network of West Central Florida. We appreciate you as well, and we appreciate the rest of you for dialing us up here on the stream. But we will see you soon back on TV.